what can I do for a video today? Come on. Gotta have some good ideas. Maybe I just need a little persuasion. Hey YouTube, welcome back to Griffin Grills. I am Griffin, and as you can see, we're not in the pit today. We're actually in the kitchen. We're going to make a side dish to go with all that amazing barbecue that you've been fixing. Today, we're going to make the old school classic of a nice hot pan of cornbread. And I'm fixing to show you step by step, and even offer a couple of things you can do to make it your own. But the first thing we got to do, whether we're grilling or whether we're cooking, you gotta get that fire going, so let's get it going. Alright, whether you're lighting a grill or lighting your oven, you do a lot better when you have heat. So we're gonna put it on bake, and we're gonna take it all the way up to 425. Now, if you have a pellet smoker that has an oven setting on it, you could very easily do the same thing outside. I don't, so that's why I'm currently inside on the stove. So let's get our batter mixed together and also grease our cast iron pan. That is the key to good cornbread, is a properly greased cast iron pan. Let's show you what that looks like. Alright, so while our oven is pre-warming, I'm going to take some Crisco and a paper towel and just get me out about 2 fingers worth of Crisco, just a little nice dollop there. And we're going to take our cast iron skillet. I'm using an 8-inch skillet today. You can use whatever you have. The larger skillet you have, the more cornbread it's going to make. But my recipe is also for an 8-inch skillet, so if you're using a 10 or a 12, you may have to make a little more batter. You can just adjust that out. Where I'm using 2 cups of cornmeal, if you're using a 10 or a 12, you might want to use 2 1/4 or 2 1/2. And I like to go nice and heavy. That way I know it's not going to stick. And it just kind of gives it a crunchier edge, in my opinion. But something like that looks pretty good. Nice little shimmer on there. You can still see a lot of the Crisco on there, but it's going to cook off. So, while we're waiting for the oven to preheat, let's go ahead and mix the batter and show you what goes in that. Alright, so the first thing we're going to add to the bowl is going to be 1, 2 cups of white lily cornmeal. Next, we're going to follow that up with 1 1/2 cups of buttermilk. Whatever brand you choose, I think I have Highland today. And I'm just using the same measuring cup, makes it easier. After that, we're going to follow up with a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. And 1 egg. Now we'll just mix to combine all ingredients. You could also season it up with anything you want at this point, or add in little extras. Nice jalapeno cheddar sounds pretty good. I might see about whipping that up sometime. But today, we're just doing traditional cornbread. Alright, once you have everything combined into a nice little gooey paste like this, it's ready to go in the cast iron. Like I said, you could add anything else you want to it at this point, but this is the recipe that we prefer. If you want a sweeter cornbread, you could add sugar or a little bit of honey. We prefer the savory, but you could also step it up the other direction. Add some canned corn and some cheddar cheese and jalapenos and do like a Mexican cornbread. So we're just going to transfer from our mixing bowl into our greased cast iron skillet. And it comes out thick with 2 C's. That's how you know it's going to be good. Alright, now that we've got that, just smooth it out to cover all the pan. That makes that nice, pretty presentation that you're looking for. I like to give mine a couple of pats on the top, all the way around, just to make sure I get nice, dense, thick cornbread for my chilies, or just to cut open and put a nice slob of butter right in the middle. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. So now we just toss her in the oven, give it about 25-30 minutes, and then we'll check it with a toothpick to make sure it's done in the middle, and then we'll cut it up. Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in this oven. I am going to be using a mitt and a pot holder because cast iron is hot. That's what we wanted to see, a nice goldeny top. We're going to take a toothpick and stick it into the cornbread, and if we wiggle it around and it comes out clean, then we know it's done. Yep, came out pretty clean. So now, we'll just kill our oven. And we're going to let this sit and rest for a few minutes, and then we're going to show you how you serve it up. Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes later, and we got a nice golden brown thing of cornbread fixed up, and you just take a plate or cutting board, put it right over the top and give it a flip, and that's how you serve it. So I've got my plate here. Let's see if I can do this on cam. Woo! Yeah, that's nice. So let's come back up and I'll show you what it tastes like. Alright, so after you flip it over, just cut it into little wedges. I did 8s. This is perfect for crumbling up and putting beans over the top of it, or chili or soup. My favorite way, and I already kind of started, I just cut the top off of it, smear a little butter in there, put it top back on, and make like a little cornbread and butter sandwich. Definitely recommend you give this one a try. Can't go wrong. If nothing else, you got the ultimate side dish to go with any home cooked food that you make. But that's been the video for today. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. And we'll join you on the next video. I got a couple planned that I'm thinking about doing. But if you got anything you want to see, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and maybe I'll make a video just for you. But that's what we got today. We'll catch you on the next one.